Hello everyone, welcome back to the series of Cracking Google in 21 Days. My name is Puneet Kansal. I am the mentor for this particular series. In this series, we are covering 21 most important topics from DSA, and these topics are covered with the help of Google examples. So two things we are covering in this particular series. One is we are covering the complete DSA, all the 21 important topic from DSA, and also we are covering the Google problem, so that will really help us to tackle the medium to hard level problems in the final interview or final OA exam. Fine, okay. So let me tell you people, this is the 13th session in this series. This is the 13th session. Already we have gone through 12 sessions, but you don't need to worry. You can attend this session independently. If you are first time coming over here, you can attend this session independently. You do not require any other information. After this session, you will be knowing, okay, how to handle the strings, how to work with the string. You will learn this thing, and you will find out, okay, how we can approach a Google problem, and how much they ask in the interview. We will understand those things with the help of a problem. Fine, okay. So let me share the complete roadmap for this series with you. What is the complete roadmap? Already I have mentioned that we have covered 12. We have covered already 12 topics from the in this series, starting from mathematical pre-sum, partial sum, sliding window, two pointer, bit manipulation, recursion, backtracking, sorting, divide and conquer, binary search, matrix, hash table. So all the most important topics we have already covered, and today we are going to cover strings, and after that, yes, some more important topic we'll also cover up in the next sessions, like linked list, tag, queue, binary tree, BFS, DFS, greedy, dynamic. So all we will cover. You can see over here on this particular slide, you can see over here that we are covering almost all the important topic from DSA, and we are solving the Google problem from every different topic. So you will get the idea of how actually this, how we handle the strings, how the linked list work, how the hash table works, how the matrix works, how the binary search works. You will be knowing different old techniques in this series. If first time you are attending this series, let me tell you, if you want to check out all previous video, then go to the description and subscribe for this course. This course is free of cost, and you will also get certificate if you will complete all the videos, and you will definitely complete, because we are covering different topics, almost every topic from the DSA and from Google point of view. So definitely this will be helpful for you people. Fine, okay. So let me start with today's topic, that is string. That is string. Before moving on, please write in the chat box if I'm properly audible or not. Please confirm me in the chat box if I'm properly audible or not. Otherwise, let me start with the today's problem related to the string. So here is the problem, and some examples are given over here. You people can check out what this problem is, and you can reply, okay, what is the output for these examples. Maybe, okay, let me tell you what this all statements is. I will tell you about I will go through two examples, then you need to check out the third example yourself. Fine, okay. Let me explain what this problem is. Please listen carefully. What this problem is simple. That is very simple actually. We have a string source, we have a string target. Fine, two strings we have, and we need to generate the target string from the source string. That's it. We have a source string, we have a target string. We need to generate the target string from the subsequences. I'm adding one more word here, subsequences. From the subsequences of this source string, I will use the subsequences of this source string to generate this target string. So what is subsequence? Okay, let me tell you. So for example, A, B, C. If I talk about this string, ABC itself is also the substring subsequence of this string. There may be other subsequence also. According to this definition, they provide the definition of the subsequence over here. This is the definition of the subsequence, what they mean by subsequence. But okay, let me take an example and let me explain you. A is the subsequence of ABC. AB is also the subsequence of ABC. AC is also the subsequence of ABC. Okay, but note down, CA is not the subsequence of ABC. So what do you mean by subsequence? Subsequence means any we can consider any character in this string, any character we can consider, but that should be in the sequence. That should be in the sequence only. So after C, A is not coming. After C, A is not coming, so we cannot consider this. After A, C is coming, we can consider this. We remove B from here, so A and C can be the subsequence. So let me read the definition also. A subsequence of a string is a new string that formed from the original string by, okay, by here, from here definition is actually starting, deleting some of the character without disturbing the relative position. So we can delete some character from here and we can generate the subsequences, but the relative position of the character should not be different. Means if C is coming after A, then the subsequence also C must come after A only. C must come after A only. Here I have changed the relative sequence. C is not coming after A, then how I can put over here? This is not the subsequence. BA is not the subsequence. A is not coming after B. Okay, maybe I can write BC is the subsequence. Fine, BC is the subsequence. So what is the question? Simple. The question is, they provide us one source string, one target string. We need to generate target string from the subsequences of source string, and we need to take minimum. One more word I'm adding now, last thing I'm adding in this question. Minimum, we need to take minimum number of subsequence of the source string. We need to take minimum number of subsequences, number of subsequences to generate the target string. We need to take minimum number of subsequences. Okay, for example, I want to generate this string. Okay, hello Thomas, good evening. Hello Ayush, pranam. So nice to see you here back. Fine, okay. Listen carefully now. This question is very interesting. You will find it really very interesting. So here, this is the target string we need to generate from the subsequence of ABC. How I can generate? One subsequence can be ABC itself. This is one subsequence ABC. And I can generate BC also from here. BC is also subsequence of ABC. So by two subsequence, one is ABC and one is BC, I can generate the target string. So what will be my output? My output will be 2. My output will be 2. I have used two subsequence of source string to generate this target string, and this is the minimum number of subsequence I have used. I cannot generate this string in less than two subsequences. So that's it. This is the question. Let me take one more example, and after that you need to try. Okay, after that you need to try one more example. Here I want to generate this subsequence, this string from the source string. I want to generate the target string from the source string. Actually, I can use subsequence of the source string. I can use the subsequence of source string, but I need to use minimum number of subsequences, minimum number of subsequence of source string to generate this target string. So here the output for this particular input will be -1. That will be -1. Why that is -1? Actually, I cannot generate this string from this source string. Why? Because we have D over here. D, this character we have over here, which cannot be generated from our source. Our source don't have D character, so I cannot generate D at all. So how I can generate this string? Then I cannot generate this string. If I have a different character in target string than the source string, then I cannot generate the string. D must be here if I want to generate this string. Fine. So that's why the output here is -1. Fine. Now it's your turn. Now it's your turn. Let's see how many people will reply it right way. Here is the source string. Here is the target string. Can you tell me how many minimum number of subsequence of source string, minimum number of subsequence of source string you need to generate the target string? Can you write in the chat box? Can you try? Let's see how many people will give the right answer. Let's check out. Please reply. Please try and reply. That is important only. That is the only important thing, what you are trying or not. That's it. Nothing else is required for DSA. Please try and reply. Let's see how many people will reply the right answer. Please try. Please try. Thomas saying -1. No, Thomas, please try again. Thomas, please try again. We can generate, yes, Thomas, we can generate the target string from the source string. Thomas, we can generate. Will you please try again? Will you please try again? We can generate. We can use subsequences. You can use the subsequences of this subsequence. Here is the definition. Here is the definition of subsequence. Although we have already discussed, but still, okay, here is the definition of the subsequence. Let's see. Ayush is saying 5. Ayush is saying, Ayush is taking five strings, 5 subsequence. Ayush, we can take less subsequence also. Can you please try again? We can take less subsequence also. Thomas is saying 2 now. Thomas, can you please tell me which two subsequence you will use? 2 is not the right answer. Let me tell you, 2 is also not the right answer. We cannot generate this target string from the source string just by 2 subsequence. We cannot generate. Anybody else? Let's see if anybody can reply the right answer. Let's see. If you can reply the right answer, you understand the problem then. You understand the problem. After that, we can think about different solutions. Again, the same way, in interview also you need to do this thing. In interview also you need to confirm from the interviewer, are you understanding the problem right way? Are you understanding the problem right way or not? You need to confirm this thing. Then only please move to the solution. Then only please be lazy. You need to be, if you want to be a great programmer, please become lazy. Means just do not believe on yourself in one go. Re-verify. Please re-verify. Even though I listen it from actually in my time from my professor, I'm taking his words. He used to say that either you are a mathematic, if you want to learn maths, or if you want to learn DSA. For both things, you need to be lazy. You should think again. You should think again and then reply. Okay, maybe you get the better idea. In second thinking, maybe you get the better idea. Please take time. Ayush is coming up with 3 solutions. That's great. Ayush, you are right. Can you give me subsequence also? Otherwise, okay, let me see. Yes, 3 is the right answer. 3 is the right answer. Wrong or right doesn't matter. Otherwise, answer doesn't matter. Answer doesn't matter in class. What matter? If we are trying or not. That matter in DSA. That's it. Fine, okay. So let's see. Ayush is saying 3 subsequence need to be used. What will be the 3 subsequence? Fine. One will be the XZ, one will be Y, one will be X, another XZ. Okay, fine. Like one subsequence of this is XZ and one is Y and one is again XZ. Then only you can generate this target substring. Then one thing is confirmed. Ayush understand. Ayush knows the question now. He knows the question. Yes, Ayush, you are right. The moment you reply, I know now that you understand the question. That is confirmed. Other people also please confirm me if you understand the question or not. Once again, I'm going through it. Once again, we have still one chance to understand the question. What is the question? We have a target variable. We have a target string. We need to generate this string from this source string. We need to generate this string from the subsequences of the source string. Subsequences, what are subsequence? Like in xyz, x can be a subsequence of xyz, y can also be, z can also be, x y together can also be, y z together is also subsequence of xyz, x y z itself is the subsequence of xyz, x and z can also be the subsequence of xyz, but xz cannot be the subsequence. Sequence must be the relative positions should not be disturbed. So z is coming after x, so z should come after x in subsequence also. After z there is no x over here, so how we are writing? We cannot change the relative position. Fine, so this is not the subsequence, otherwise all these are the subsequence of x y z. So I hope you understand. I hope you understand. Please write +1 if you understand the question. Otherwise you can ask me whatever doubt is coming related to the question. Do you understand the question? What is the question? You need to find out minimum number of subsequence of source string which can generate this target string. That's it. This is the question. That's it. That's it. Any idea coming to your mind? Any idea how you will solve this problem? Any idea coming to your mind how you will solve this problem? Anything coming to your mind? Great. Keep replying, keep replying. That will help us to connect better way. You please tell me now. You people please tell me now. Any idea coming to your mind or any question you have related to this? If you don't understand, write -1. I will go once again. If you don't understand the question, write -1 also. Otherwise, tell me what should be the logic, how you will solve this problem, how you will solve this problem, how you will generate the target string from the source string, not actually source string, subsequences of the source string. How you will generate this target string with using minimum number of subsequence of source string. You need to generate the target string. That's it. This is the question. One line question. Why they are writing so much? One line. Use minimum number of subsequence. Find minimum number of subsequence of the source string to generate the target string. That's it. This is the question. That's it. So let me see if we finding some answer. Some answers are replied by the Ayush. Let me see them. Ayush is saying that okay, a of 0 start with a, fix the first letter and then try to form the sequence. Okay, fine. One solution we get now from the Ayush. Ayush, I'm using the same solution what you are sharing. Let me share with everybody, and that should come. Means any idea coming to your mind, the moment any idea coming to your mind, please share with the interviewer. Don't need to worry is that will even that is taking more time or less time to is that is taking more time or less time. Don't need to worry, just share the idea, because the moment you will start sharing the idea, the more idea will start coming to your mind. Fine. So first step in interview should be, you need to confirm you understand the question properly or not. You need to confirm this from the interviewer. First thing, very important. Second thing, please go with the idea whatever is coming to your mind. Now one idea is shared by the Ayush, so I'm going with that approach. I'm writing over here. Approach one. Fine. Okay, you please verify. You people please verify, is this approach fine or not? Please verify this thing. Okay, please check. I'm speaking right or wrong. Please check this thing. Please check. So simple. That is very simple actually. What is the idea? Very simple idea. I will start from here. X. I will compare this X with this X. First character of source I'm comparing with first character of target. So let me Let me give it a name. I'm using a variable here, p1 to point out to this character, and p2 to point out this character. Okay, now we are comparing. Are they matching? Are they matching? I'm just trying to find out, okay, any subsequence here is matching over here or not. I'm trying to match as much as possible. Simple. First idea is that I'm just trying to match the p1 value. I'm matching with p2 value. They are matching. Can you tell me? Okay, you please keep helping me. If, let me write in the form of code. If the source at ith position at source matches with ith position at target, ith position at target, if that matches, can you please tell me? Can you please tell me? Should I increment the P1 or P2 or both? Please write in the chat box. Should I increment P1, P2 or both? What you think? Please reply. Please reply in the chat box. Should we increment P1, P2 or both? Please reply in chat box. Everybody please reply. Everybody please reply. If you will not reply, what will happen? What will happen? Your kids will also not reply. They will also say, Papa, you do not reply. I see you were in the lecture. You do not reply. Why should I have to reply? And their kids will also not reply then. Then their kids will also not reply. Whole generation will go mute. On mute, they will go. Please reply. Please reply. So Thomas says both and Ayush says P2. Fine, okay. So if there is a match, then what we can do? I can increment P1. Fine. Because I need to find out next character is matching or not. Actually, I will increment both of them, P1 and P2. Both will be incremented. This is matched. This is matched. X is matched now. I need to match this now. Y, second character here. Second character I need to match with second character over here. Fine. So I will increment both now. I will increment both. Now we are matching Y with Z. They are not matching. Okay. One condition is done. I'm writing another condition. Let me write over here only. If source of ith position element is not matching with target position element, they are not matching now. One last question, okay, in this. Can you think and reply, okay, what should be? You just keep thinking. I do not share the exact idea with you till now, but just I want that, okay, what is your observation? What is your observation? Please share that thing, okay. Should I increment now P1 or P2 or both? Please reply. Should I increment P1, P2 or both? Which one I have to increment? P1 or P2 or both? What is your observation means? So once answer we get from Thomas. Thomas is saying increment P1. Thomas is saying increment P1. So Thomas is right actually. Thomas is right. We will increment P1. Why Thomas is saying P1 should be incremented? Might be he is thinking like this way. Maybe Y do not match. Maybe Y do not match. Next character might match. Next character might match with the Z. Next character might match. So we will keep increment. If there is no match, then we will increment our source pointer. If there is a match, we will increment both of them. Match is there, then we can move on. That's it. So we will increment P1 over. Only P1, not P2. Only P1 we will increment. Okay. And now, after that, okay, now we find out that Z and Z is matching now. Here, this condition satisfy. When this condition satisfies, we know what we need to do. We increment both. This also and this also. P2 will be here and P1 will be out of the array. And when P1 will be here, then what we can do? Now we can take another variable which is counting number of substring, number of subsequence. This is counting number of subsequence. Initially this was 1. Okay, we can initialize the count by 1. We can, because at least one count will be there. If there is no count, we can return -1. We can put one condition upside here. If there is a character over here, there is a different character like a, which is not here, then I will say that okay, you cannot generate this string from this, because a is not present here. So I'm not talking about that exceptional case right now. We will write the code for that upside, that okay, because this have different character as compared to the source, so that's why this cannot be generated. That we can check upside. But let's suppose we can generate the target string from the source string. Then what I'm asking you, p1 reaches here, and p2 is still at the y. Now what we need to do, to find y, we need to start again. To find y, we need to start here again. P1 will start again. Maybe we find out again now this thing. But before starting again, we will increment our count. We will say that, okay, we are looking for the second subsequence now. First sequence already find out, that was xy. We do not need to record of this sequence. We are just keeping record of number of sequences. We can return count at the end. We do not need to keep the record of xz. We find out this thing, fine. We find out xz. After that, we want to find out y. Again, we are starting from here and searching. Is the y here? They are not matching. Here is x, here is y. They are not matching. Then we are incrementing p1 only. We are incrementing p1. Is y and y is matching? Yes, y and y is matching. Then increment both. Now p1 is here and p2 is here at x. Is they are matching? Z and x, they are not matching. If they are not matching, simply increment p1. Now again p1 is out. When p1 is out, we increment our counter. When the p1 is out, we increment the count. Again we start searching from the very first element, or 0th element, you can say. After incrementing the count, again maybe now x I will find out here. Yes, we find out. And when there is a match, increment both. Now p1 is here. Y and z is not matching now. So what we will do, simply increment p1. Z and z is matching, fine. We completed this string. And we can return, okay, there were three subsequences. We find out our solution. There were 3 subsequences we required to make this target string. Do you get this idea? Do you get okay how this approach is working? How many people remain understand? How many people find that okay how this approach is working? If you know this, how this is working, please reply how much time this is taking. Otherwise, please, you can ask me the question also. You can write -1 also if you don't understand. You can write -1 also if you don't understand. Otherwise, can you please reply what is the time complexity of this approach? Simply, I'm repeating again what this approach is. Very simple. I'm just checking. Okay, let's see directly. Then we can understand it very easily. Let's see directly. Matching. We need to find out this x is here or not. We start from here and go till the end, unless we are not finding the x. Simple. If we find, then okay, please move on both sides. Y and z is not matching, then maybe z I can find out further on. Yes, z we find out here. So z also find out, then move on. But when we move up to here, we are out of the array. Then again we need to start for the another subsequence. One subsequence we find out xz. Now for another, again we need to start from 0th location to search for the y. We find the y, but next character is not matching any further. X is not matching any further. So we just take y only. Again we restart because we reach to the end. Again we searching for, do we find any subsequence? Yes, we find out x and z, x and z. So we find out three subsequence. We do not need to keep the record of these subsequences. We can just keep the record of this count, how many subsequence are there. That is asked in the question. Fine. Any doubt you in this, you can ask me. You can write in the chat box, or you can write +1 if you understand, and if you don't understand, please write -1. Please write. So there is a one question. Let me highlight that question from Thomas. Let me take that question. We have enough time with us. Don't need to worry. We will go step by step to understand each and everything. So any doubt coming, please immediately ask. We do not need to hurry up for anything. So let's move slowly and understand the problem. Fine. Okay, here is a question from the Thomas. Sir, if any of the character in the target is not present, we have to return -1. Yes, Thomas. If any of the character, let's suppose A is also here in this string and A is not here, so we need to return -1 to show that we cannot generate this string from this string. And this is the only case, Thomas. This is the only case when you cannot generate this string from this string. This is the only case. What is the case? If you have any different character, if you have any different character here which is not present here, then sure you cannot generate. And this is the only condition when you cannot generate this string. Otherwise you can generate the string. Maybe you may take little, number of subsequence can be more. Number of subsequence can be more, but you can generate the target. You can generate the target. Only you cannot generate the target if you have a character over here which is not present here. That's it. That's it. Fine. Okay. I'm going back to the comment section. So taking all the doubts one by one, we are not in hurry. We will take each and every doubt. Then only we will move. So let me take Thomas another doubt. First of all, is character in target is not matching in source? Yes, Thomas. If character, any character in target is not present in source, simply return -1. We will handle that condition. Okay, we will handle that condition. I do not mention that over here. I will say that we will write upside that one condition. Before even checking all this stuff, we will check, okay, is this valid? Means can we really generate this target string from the source string? We will check that thing. We can do that in 1 or 2 lines. Fine. And one question is from Ayush also. I'm taking the Ayush question. Sir, we stop in second loop and we get -1. Sir, we stopped in second loop. Okay, there is no loop. Still, I do not put any loop here, Ayush. So -1 we will return only when if we find out a character over here which is not present here. Okay, let me give you one idea how you can make it simple. You can take another variable also. Maybe okay, error. So this will start maybe from 0. This error will start, okay, from 1. The value of this variable is 1, and going up to the size of source string. How to find out if you can generate this string or not? So simply I'm trying to find out any character over here, maybe A, B, C, whatever, except then X, Y, Z. If I have any character here, then I cannot generate this string. So simply you can see whenever you will be at the B and you will start searching here, X, that is not matching with X, that is not matching with Y, that is not matching with Z. In this loop itself, okay, you can do that thing. And whenever you find out that, every time increment this also, increment this variable 1 to 2 in the loop, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. And when this reach to the size of the source string, then you can say that okay, you have matched with every single character and you don't find out that character, so we can return -1. We can return -1. Fine. Yeah, fine, Ayush. Okay, so okay, this is one idea. Can you reply now? Can you please reply now? That is important. Can you reply how much time this technique will take? One thing is sure, you understand this technique, how this technique is working. You understand this thing. I'm sure about this now. But can you tell me now how much time this technique will take in worst case? I'm talking about in worst case how much time this will take. In worst case, any idea from your side? Ayush says that n into n. Yes, Ayush, this will take n square time. You are right. Fine. Okay, let me erase the board and talk about the time complexity. Simple. In the worst case might be for every character you are checking complete string. For every character you are checking complete string. For every character you are checking complete string. In that case the complexity will reach to n square. Yes, might be. Okay, I can take one example. X, y, z, this is source and target can be like z, 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 z. This is the target. You need to find out, can you generate this target string from this or not? First of all, yes, we can generate. Second question, how many minimum substrings are required to generate this? You can see here, every time only one z substring will be considered. So one substring, two, three, four, five substrings will be required. And what are substring? Z only. Z is the subsequence of this string. Okay, so five subsequence are required to generate this target string. We can generate, one thing is sure. But how much time this is taking? See, every time you are comparing X with Z, no matching. What you are doing? Incrementing P1 only. Again, is there match? No. Increment P1. Is there match? Yes. Then if there is a match, then we will increment both. This will also increment. This will also. But this is the end. We will start again. For this Z also, you will scan the complete source string. For this Z also, you will scan the complete this string. For this Z also, you will find out this at the end only. For this Z also, you will find it at the end only. So here, how much time you will take? For one character, you are scanning complete source string. So this will take how much time? Let's suppose the size of this is M and size of this is n. So size are different. Size can be different. So rather than saying n square, it's better we say that n into m. It's better the complexity we say that n into m, because the size of source and target is not same. It's not compulsory to be same. So that's why use different variable to represent the size of these string. Okay, use different variable. That's it. Fine. Okay, fine. We understand one approach which is taking n into m time. Okay, Ayush, this is Google problem. You give us one solution, that's great, but you are not a lazy person. You need to think again, please. You need to take little more time and think again. Is there any better idea? Is there any better idea to solve this problem? Can you reduce this time complexity? Please think over it. Everybody, please think over it. Is there any better idea to reduce this time complexity from n into m2? Can you reduce this time complexity somehow? Can you reduce it? Any idea coming to your mind? That is learning part. That is learning part. Thomas says the right way. The complexity is target size into source size. Yes, Thomas. Fine. Okay. Can you reduce the time? Any other idea coming to your mind to solve this problem? What is the problem? Once again, I'm speaking. What is the problem? What I'm telling you right now again. What is the problem? Simple, one line. Can you generate this target string from the subsequences of this source string? Minimum number of subsequence. Can you find out minimum number of subsequence you require to generate this target string from the subsequence of this source string. So 3 are required. We already seen this thing, but I'm asking for the second approach. Any other approach if coming to your mind. Meanwhile, you can also tell me what will be the output for this input. Can you please tell me, okay, what is the output for this fourth input? Source is this, target is this. Let's see how many people will reply. Let's see how many people will reply the right answer. Please reply. Source is given, target is given. You need to find out minimum number of subsequence of source that can generate the target string. Ayush is saying that alphabet ko use kar lenge. Ayush, yes, we can use that. You're moving in right direction. You're moving in right direction. But before that, can you please reply? What will be the output for this? Input is given, source is this, target is this. Can you give me the output? What will be the output over here? Anybody? So what is the question? Question is simple. You need to find out minimum number of subsequence of source string to generate the target string. That's it. So here, that is not 3, Ayush. Minimum number of subsequence. 3 is not the right answer. 3 is not the right answer. Anything else? You can, 3 is not the right answer. Please try again. Please try again. Keep trying, keep replying. That is important if you are trying or not. If you don't understand the question is simple. You can take subsequence of source string to generate this target string. So how many minimum subsequence required to generate the target string from the source subsequences? That's it. So please give me the output for this input. We will take time, we will move slowly. I just want that you understand each and everything. Then only we will move on. I just want at least one answer. Thomas saying 2. Yes, Thomas, you are right. Doesn't matter, otherwise you are giving wrong answer or right answer. This doesn't matter at all. The important part is if you are replying or not. Because the moment you reply, learning happens. Learning happens the moment you reply. So might be Thomas find out that we want to generate this. So one subsequence can be this up to here. One sequence can be A, B, A, B, A. Yes, I can generate A, B, A, B, A from here. A, B, A, B, A. Yes, one subsequence we find out. This is the longest one we find out, which is matching up to here. After that, A, B. I can take this A and this A and this B. That's it. So another subsequence find out. 1 A, second A and B. Fine. So with 2 subsequences, I can generate the target string. So output is 2. So the people who are trying, one thing is confirmed. Yes, Mohammed, you are right. 2 is the right answer. Yes, you are right. This is important if you are trying or not. Great. Yes, Mohammed, you are right. You understand the question. That's mean. Now I'm asking you, is there any other approach? Keep trying, keep believing on yourself. Don't worry about that, okay, this is a Google problem or any, we are not ready for that. Please, if you are doing graduation, you are eligible for these questions. Okay, you are eligible for these questions. Can you tell me any other approach? So one approach, okay, shared by Ayush. Ayush is saying that you can use the alphabets. Fine, okay. I am sharing second approach with you. One more thing I want to add in previous approach. Let me give the name of the previous approach. What should be the name of previous approach? If anybody can give the name to previous approach with which we solve the problem. Anybody if can give me the name of the previous approach? What name you will assign to that approach? What do you think? What should be the name to that approach? If anything coming to your mind might be. Why I'm asking to you? Because the moment I will ask the question from you and you will think, there the learning happening. Okay. So please reply. What name you can assign to approach 1, which we already discussed. That was taking n into m time, n into m time. So I can assign the name as a two-pointer approach. One pointer was pointing to the source, another pointer was pointing to the target. One pointer, either I was moving the source pointer, or either I was moving the both the pointer, target pointer and source pointer. So that is two-pointer approach. That is two-pointer approach. This is taking n into m time. Let me give you another approach. Approach 2. You please verify. Okay, I'm sharing from my side. You please verify. Is this approach working fine or not? Is this approach working fine or not? Here your spot will be very much needed. Can you please verify that, okay, the second approach is working fine or not? Here is the second approach. See, in the first approach, you take one character. Listen carefully. You take one character and match here with the complete string. In the worst case I'm talking about, okay? You take one character and match starting from the 0th one and keep matching, keep moving on until unless there is no match. You're moving this pointer. You know that you are moving the P1 pointer if there is no match. So you starting from 0th index and you keep matching with X, Y, Z and keep moving on. Keep matching until unless there is no match. So what actually in the worst case you were doing, in the worst case, for every character, you were searching the complete source string. For every character, you were searching the complete source string. Fine. Here in the second approach, what we can do? We can reduce this time complexity. Rather than searching this complete string for every character, rather than searching the complete string for every character, that was taking order of n time every time. For one character, that was taking n time. For another character, again n. For another one, again n. We can reduce this time complexity from order of n to order of 1. We can reduce the time complexity from order of n to order of 1. How we can do that? Ayush, you were somewhere right actually. What we can do, I will be using a table over here. I'm not telling right now how to develop the table and intuitions behind that. I will not share that thing with you. Okay, one idea I'm sharing from my side right now, Ayush. So I will share a table and that table will tell me directly, that will directly tell me what that will tell me. See what that will tell me. Where is X in source? At which position? At which index X is there in the source? At which position Z is there in the source? Directly. Earlier, we were scanning each and every character. Now, we will directly get that in constant time. So we will reduce the time complexity to how much? That will become order of n. So how to find, now only question left here is that how to find a character in the source string directly. Earlier I was taking order of n time, means I was scanning the complete string. Linear search I was performing. Okay, now let's see how I can find it in order of 1 time. Let's see. Actually, I will use a table. Over here. So let me share the table with you. So I will use one table over here, and this table will help me to find out any character in the source string directly in constant time. Okay. Before that, let me tell you one more thing. what information this table is having, what information this table is having. Okay, fine. So I'm starting again now. Second approach, starting from very beginning. Simple, the idea for the second approach is that for searching every character in the source string, I will be taking constant time. How? Because this table will help me. This will directly tell me where X is there in the source string. Where any character is there in the source string, this table will directly tell me. How we build up this table, that is very easy actually. That is very, very easy. I will tell you that thing. But before that, what information this table have, that is more important. What information? See, very easy. This table, what is this 0 to 7? This is showing the indexing of the source string. So like how many character we have here? 0 to 7 in the source string. This is our source string. I have written over here A, B, B, A, B, A, B, C, A, B. So this is the same, this source string. What is the length? You can see that, okay, length is 8. 8 character is here, 8 character is here. So 0 to 7. So any character can be at any position, might be at 0 position, first position, second, third, and so on. Fine. And what is this ABC? This ABC is showing what are the different type of characters are here. Different type of characters are here. Different type of, only 3 type of characters are here. See, in both the target and source, both of the strings, only 3 type of characters are there. A, B, or C. That's it. So A, B, C, we take that. This will be, building this table will be much easier than using this table actually. So just stay with me for 2 to 5 minutes more and you will understand completely the logic and you will find it very interesting also. Google problems are really very interesting. Fine, okay. So here rows, you know, these are the indexes. These are the indexes of the source. The table is related to the source only, source string. And different type of character we have is A, B, and C. 3 different type of characters are here. So we take that. Fine. See, one line I am making statement, one statement I am making. Listen that carefully. That's it. That is important only. That is important. What is that statement? I'm making a statement. Okay, I'm taking blindly any information. I'm telling you. After third index, let me write on and after, on and after, on and after. I'm writing in this context, okay? On and after third index, on and after third index. So here in this string, third index is this. So on and after third index, what is the first position? What is the first position of every character? That's it. So we will use this definition and we can fill this table. What is this definition says? After third character, after third position, where you find out the first A, first B, and first C. Can you tell me? Read this statement. Can you verify that? Okay. On and after third index, where is the A? A is itself at the third position. On, I'm repeating again. Please stay with me. On and after third index, I'm trying to fill this cell, and this cell. On and after third index, what is the first position of B now? What is the first position of B? I'm removing it. I will fill it again. What is the first position of B after third position? After third index. So B is here. The position of B is 4. So I will write 4 over here. Again, I'm repeating the same stuff. On and after third index, I'm filling this row actually. This third index. On and after third index, what is the first position of C? What is the first position of C? After third index, The position first C I find out is at the fifth position. First C I find out is at the fifth position. Fine. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Do you understand? Okay, I'm repeating this thing once again. I'm repeating this thing once again. Taking some other index. Maybe I'm taking the sixth index. Okay, I'm taking sixth index. Sixth. Again, I'm asking to you. So let's fill this information ourselves. Fill this information ourselves. Again, I'm asking. After sixth index, on and after sixth index, what is the first A you have encountered? So on and after sixth index, A is at the sixth position itself. And on and after sixth index, B is at the seventh index. This is the first B we find out after sixth index. That's it. This is what we are finding. This is the first B we find out after sixth index. After sixth index. Again, what is the sixth? What is the first C you find out after sixth index? There is no C over here now. After sixth index, there is no C. So we will write -1. We will write -1 over there. Do you understand? Do you understand how we are filling this table? What is the information over here? How many people understand this thing? Please write +1. How many people understand this thing? Please write +1. Otherwise, please ask the question. That is very important. Asking the question is very, very important. That actually help not only you, that help me also. I directly get connected with you. And that help other people also who will watch later this video. For them also, your question will be very helpful. Because most of the time, students have the same type of questions. And very few have the courage to ask the question. So please keep asking the question if you don't understand. If you understand, great. Fine, okay. We get some +1s, so we can move on. Now I'm winding up this thing. If you understand what information is stored over here, simple. This is storing after first index. Where is the A? Where is the first A? Where is the first B after first index? A is at second. B is at 1 itself, after an on actually, after an on. And C is at the fifth position. Yes. Fine. So this is the information stored here. Now I'm completing the second approach. That will take 2-3 steps. Completing the second approach. Approach 2, which is using this table. How to create this table? Very easy. Don't need to worry. Very, very easy. But I am using this table to solve the problem. 2-3 steps I will take. So, okay, how I will start? See, very carefully, very easy also. I will start from the target. I need to find out how many subsequences are there in the source through which I can generate this. Fine, okay. Starting from A, I will ask to the table directly. Hey table, can you please tell me? Can you please tell me where is A in the source? Can you give me the index of A in the source? So we just go to the 0th position. Let me write over here. Let me make a space. So we are going in the table. Let me, this table name, okay, next occurrence. I'm calling it next. Okay, next. In the table, I'm asking at 0th index, I'm asking to the, I find out A over here. I need to find out this A in the source. So I will not find out linearly. I will ask this table. This table will directly tell me where is A in the source. This table is made up out of source string. Fine. So I'm asking where is A. So this tell me at 0 index, if you are searching for A in the source string, that is at 0th position. Directly we find out. Directly, see, this is important. Directly we find out where is A in the source string. Then we move on. We are asking, okay. We are asking to the table, where is B? Where is B? Where is B? We are directly asking to the table, this table, where is B in the source string? In the source string. But this time, okay, I will write 1 over here. Why I write 1 over here? Okay, this is the only thing left. Why I write 1 over here? Earlier, The value was here 1. Whatever will be the value here, I will add 1 in this. Whatever previous value we will find out, we will add 1 in that. So let me write over here. So I can call it the current value. So current plus we need to do. Current plus we need to do. Initially, so current value was 0. So 0 plus 1, 1. Fine, okay. Let me repeat this thing, then the more clarity will come. I'm searching at the first row and asking for where is B. Directly we are asking. This is telling me you will find out B at the first position. You can see, yes, B is at the first position in the source. Directly this table is telling us. Fine, okay. Again we will repeat. Let's keep repeating same these two lines only and we will get our solution. Fine. In the A, for A, let's find out where is the A. Where is A? Let's find out. What value we have to put here? Whatever previous value we find out, previous index we find out, we add 1 8. Why we are adding 1? This will also be clear. Why we are adding 1? Might be some people will be able to understand right now, because actually we have already scanned up to first position. We have already scanned this string up to first position. We need to scan starting from the next one. We cannot consider the previous one. We need to find out the character, next character, immediate from the next position. So last position we find out 1, so we will start from the immediate next, second position. So we are asking, at the second position in source string, at the second position in source string, after the second position, okay, after the second position in source string, where is A? Where is A? This tells us A is at the second position. A is at the second position. You can see, yes, A is at the second index. A is at the second index. Again, I'm repeating again. Last time, you please see carefully, you will understand this thing. Again, I'm repeating, we are here now. We are here at B. We are here at B. Let me write over here. Next, we need to find for the B. What value will come here? What value will come here? What was the last value? Last value was 2. So we will start searching from the third location in the source string. So we are asking, after the third location, on or after the third location, where is B? Where is B? So this is telling us B is at the fourth index. Let's see. Yes, B is at the fourth index. Directly this table is telling us where this character is. This is where we are reducing the time complexity also. So directly we are finding that is at the fourth position. Again we are asking, where is A? Let me write over here. Let me update this. Where is A? Where is A? Let me erase this thing and again write. Where is, let me write over here. I need to take the pen, just a minute. Let me take the pen back and let me summarize. So we are finding for the A, okay. Next of A, where is A? Till now we find out the B at the fourth position, okay. So here we need to write 5. After 5, after on or after fifth, where is A? We need to find out. So on or after fifth, where is A? That is at the sixth position. So that we find out next A over here. We find out next over A over here. Directly we are getting where is this character from this table. This is the only thing I'm telling you. How this table is built up, that is very easy. We will do that after this. But one thing you must have noticed is that we are just finding every character in the target, in the source. We can search it in order of one time. Why? Because of this table. This table is directly telling us, and that's why just we need to one time scan this string, and let's suppose the size of this is M. So how much time this will take? Order of M. That's it. How much time this will take? Order of M this will take. How many people able to understand what I'm telling? Please reply. That is the only way to connect. And you are advised to ask as much as questions. Please ask the questions. That will not help you only, that will help other people also. Please ask the questions. Otherwise, write +1 or write any question which is coming to your mind. Please reply. This is the only way. I cannot means watch you. I cannot watch you. I cannot watch your faces. So I cannot check, okay, if you are understanding or not. This is the only way we can communicate. You need to reply. Please reply. So 1 plus we get from Ayush. What about other people? So the idea is simple. I'm repeating once again. The idea is simple. I'm repeating once again, second approach. I'm going through. I start from this character. Where is this character? I need to find out over here. This table is directly telling me that is at the 0th position. So we find out, okay, fine, we can move on. We ask him after 0, B is there or not? This will directly tell me, okay, after 0 is 1, B is there or not? Yes, B is there. Then we ask after 1, A is there or not? So after 1 is 2, A is there or not? Yes, A is there. After this, B is there or not? After 2, B is there or not? B, yes, B is at the 4th position. After B, A is there or not? After B, B is at the 4th. After B is 5. After B, A is there or not? Yes, that is at 6th position. Then again we ask, for this one, please watch. Again we ask, after this 6th position, that is 7th position, A is there or not? After this position, A is there or not? There is no A. There is no A over here. So you can see here, we will get -1. After 6th position, there is no A, we find out. The moment we find -1, we can increment our count. Initially, the count was 1. Now we make it 2. We say that we need to again start from here and scan the complete string like that way. But we are not scanning the string. Just we are directly asking. This time what we are doing, again we are setting one variable which is start pointing here now. Again start pointing to 0 for this A. Again asking, A is there? Yes. Again we are starting. A is there? Yes, A is there at the 0th position. And another A is there? We are asking, yes, that is at the 2nd position. Again we are asking, B is there after 2nd position? B is there? Yes, that is at the 4th position. That is at the 4th position. B after the 2nd, B is here. Yes, at the 4th position. So we find out, that's it. And after this end, just we can print how many substrings, subsequence we require to find out, to generate this target string. Fine, okay. So this is the second approach, and you can see here we reduce the time complexity from n into m to order of m. The only thing I do not share with you, how to build this table. You might argue with me. You can say that, sir, how easily you are saying about this table, but how you will build up this table? Maybe this table is taking even more time. How you will build up this table? Okay, might be I can take some time over here and give you time to think over it. This is also part of learning. Or might be I can tell you directly also. But okay, can you think, please? That is the learning part. How you will build this table? This table is built from the source string. How you will build up this table? This table is built up from the source string. How you can build up this table? How much time you will take? Okay, how much time you will take? Time complexity, if you can share, then I will understand. Okay, you have the idea with you how you will build up this table. Any idea or time complexity you can share? How you will build up this table? Any idea or time complexity which is coming to your mind? How you will build up this table from this source string? One idea I'm sharing, okay, from my side is that very simple idea is that, okay, first thing what I can do, I can take a table of this is the number of characters, size of the source. Actually, this is the size of source, 0 to 7 or 8. Fine. And how many different characters are here? A, B, C, 3 different characters are here. So to how I can find out? I can find out, okay, what I need to, these 3 information I'm filling for every character. For every index, I'm filling 3 information. Okay, how I, this, what this information is, this is the first A or first B or first C after this index. This is the first A, first B, first C after this index. This is the first A position, first B position, first C position after sixth index. So to find out the first A, first B, first C, how much time I will take? I can scan this string. I can scan this string starting from 0. I can scan this string starting from 4 or any index, and I can find out which is the next first A, first B, first C. That will take how much time? Order of n. If n is the size of this string, order of n that will take. So for to fill these 3 entries every time, how much time I am taking? Order of n, order of n, order of n, order of n. And how many entries are there? N entries are there. If n is the size of this string, n entries are there. For every entry I am taking n time. So total time is how much? N square. So you might say that this is taking even more time than the approach 1. Approach 1 was taking n into m time to solve this problem, and this second approach is taking n square plus m time. This is taking n square plus m time. So this is taking even more time than the previous one. But we can build this table in order of n time also. Very easily. Very easily we can build up this table in order of n time. You might think over it. You might, Ayush, how Thomas is saying order of n. Thomas, what can be the idea? How you will build up this table in order of n time? Last question for this particular lecture. Last thing, how you will build this table in order of n time? Last thing, last important thing. Fine, okay. Let me tell you how to build. That is very easy. You will find it very easy. I'm just going to different slide so that I get space. The same example. I'm going to build the table. That is very easy to build. So what is the length? You can see here 0 to 7, 8, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Fine. Here A, B, C. This table we are building. How we can build in order of n time we are saying. See, one thing you can use, that is simple idea. Rather than searching the first element from the starting, might be you can start from the end. That's it. You can start from here and you can find out. You can say one thing. After 7th position, you can start filling the table starting from downside. After 7th position, you can say one thing. After 7th position, after or on or after 7th position, where is B? B is at the 7th position. B is at the 7th position. And where is A? There is no A. Where is C? There is no C. There is no C. Simply fill this value and put -1 in rest of the cells. Fine, okay. Again, I'm asking the same question. After 6th position, what is the character over here? A. I pick this character A. I put 6 over here. So let me write the index so that you can directly find out. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So at 6th index, we have A. For A, after and on 6th index, where is A? A is at the first A. Where is the first A? Where is the first A? A will be at the 6th position. What about other people? Simply copy paste this thing over here, this thing over here. Simply copy paste. Why? Because B and C We don't find B and C. B and C position will be same. Whatever was the previous one, that will be the this. After 6 also you can see B is still at the 7th position. After 6, B is here. Fine, okay, one more time. That is very easy, means at 5th position, what do we find out? C. So put simply 5 here. Simple. We find out first C, after and on 5th position is 5. And what about other people? Don't need to find out. Copy them from here to here. Because 5th position is filled by C. What about other people? Other people is whatever was the previous position, that will be same. That will be same. Fine, okay, one more time. Now for the 4th, 4B, write 4, simple. Whatever is the index, write that only. And after that, copy this. 6 here, 5 here. One more time. 3A, write 3. And after that, copy all other. 4 and 5. One more time. Second, A. So A, this will be second, and all other simply copy from the downside. Because this new member is A, we get new member A. Before that, the position of B was 4 and position of C was 5. That will not change. The new member comes is A. We updated that only. Fine, okay. After that, B is at the first. B is at the first. 1B first. And all other same. 2 and 5. What about last? This A. 0A, 0. This same index, just copy paste over here. And this will be copy paste upside. 1, 5. Simple. So how much time you are taking? How much time you are taking now to build up this table? Can you please write in the chat box? Can you please write in the chat box how much time you are taking to build this table? Let's see how many people will reply. If you don't understand, you can write that also. Your questions are very, very important. Not only for you, but other people's also. Any question, please write in the comment section. Otherwise, write +1 or also reply what is the time complexity to build this table. This way, starting from the end. Yes, Ayush. Yes, Thomas, you are right. That will take n time. Or more exactly, how much that will be. See, for every index, you are filling 3 entries. For every index, you are filling 3 entries. You are getting the entries directly itself. So this 6 you get, this same index you copy, all other you copy from the downside. So at every index, you are just simply putting 3 values. At every index, 3 values. Total number of indexes are n. That is the size of this source. And for every index, you are making three operations. So n into 3. That is order of n only. So to build up this table, how much time? Order of n. And to solve the problem after that, using this table, we already discussed, that is order of m. So how much is the total time complexity? Let me write over here. The total time complexity for approach 2 is order of n plus m. And what was the time complexity for approach 1? That was order of n into m. This is very, very big. As compared to this one. Fine. So that's it actually about this problem. One more thing you can do still in this one. There is one more approach. You can try that. We can use binary search also. To solve this problem. We were linearly searching every character over here. The complexity reached to here. We were using something like hash map also, you can say. Okay, something like that we use. The concept is coming little bit from there itself. Or hashing, you can say, little bit. We are just maintaining the record of every symbol over here, and directly we are accessing the values. If you are using this approach, the complexity reduced to n plus m, and we are directly finding out where is a, where is b, where is a, where is b. This we are directly find out. One can be another approach, we can use binary search also, again to search these elements over here. You can try this yourself, you can try, but the time complexity will not be less than this. This is the most optimal approach which I shared already. This is the most optimal. In this case, the time complexity will reach to n plus log m, n plus n into log m, n plus n into log m, which is still more than this, which is still more than this. So this is the most optimal approach we have already discussed, but although, okay, you can try this one also. Okay, let me now code this. If you are not able to understand till now, it's okay. We are going to do this the same thing with the help of the code. I'm going little faster now. Now let me go little faster with this problem. So here is the problem which I pick from lead code. This is the same problem, shortest way to form string. The same example I pick from here, the example 1 and example 2 minus 3, and this is the 3. I took it from here itself. Okay, and so you can see here this problem is asked in Google and Facebook also. 14 times in Google this problem is asked. 14 times. 14 times. Fine, okay. So let me go now with the same step. The code is little lengthy, so I'm showing you now the steps what we have discussed. The same steps we go over here, and I will show you how the code is working. Okay, fine. Okay, so the first step, please listen carefully. First step, what we do is that we declare the 2D array. We declare the 2D array. Okay, what 2D array? Next occurrence, that 2D table. First we let me declare the 2D array, so that side by side we can discuss that example. So let me copy it from my PPT. Just a minute. A, B, so our source is, let me write over here, our source string is A, B, A, B, B, C, A, B. So this will be easy for us to understand the code with the help of example. Again, we already know about this example. Target is A, B, A, B. Target is A, B, A, B. Triple A, B. Triple A. This is our target. Okay. So we will keep writing the code and we will keep simulating the code with the help of this example itself. We already know this example. So we will keep simulating what we are doing. Simply, first of all, okay, let me create a table. So let me create a table over here. So let me directly write over here. Let me just a minute. Let me directly write over here. So we just created a table. Okay. The table name is next occurrence 2D array. We just created a 2D array. And what will be the size of 2D array? That is the length of the source string. That is length of source string is how much? 8. 8 by 26. You people, this is the question for you. I will answer this question at the end of complete code. Why I write 26? Why I do not write only three symbols, like different symbols like A, B, C? In the table I write only 3 symbols, but here I'm writing 26 rather than 3. There I was using the table of earlier 8 by 3 size, but now I'm saying use the table of 8 by 26. So this is the question for you, why I'm writing 26. I will discuss it after writing complete code. So we just simply declare a 2D array, and after that I'm writing -1. I'm writing, okay, just a minute, not this one. So I'm taking the code and fine, okay. After that, what we are doing, we are initializing the 2D array with -1. So let me do that. This is the 2D array we make. Let me make over here. From starting from here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let us go step by step. This will be easier for you to understand the complete code also. So just what this loop is doing here. So here 3 symbols are not here. Actually, we have 26 different symbols, A, B, C, D, E, F up to Z. Actually, complete alphabets we have over here. And what we are doing for all the alphabets, in the last row, actually, in the last row, we are writing -1. In the last row, we are writing -1 for all the 26 alphabets. This is what we are doing in this loop. Okay. This is what we are doing, just initializing our base condition that, okay, maybe anyone is not present over here. After that, we will see that, okay, which is the element present at the 7th position, B. So B, at the B, we will write 7 over here. We will write 7 over here. For that, I'm writing a statement over here to write the 7. I'm writing a statement over here. Let me write the statement over here for that thing. So here is the statement to write the 7 over here. B, I'm writing 7 over here for this B, because that is at the on and after 7th position. B is there or not? Yes, B is at the 7th position. All other people are not there, so we already -1 is there. So put the 7. This is a statement putting the 7. We can see over here in our 2D array at the last row. This is telling me the last row, source length -1, that is the last row, and -1 you can say. And in the last row, what we are doing, we are finding, okay, in the source, we are finding this symbol, this B over here. In the source string, we are finding the last symbol, that is B. We find out from B, we subtracted A. Actually, we are storing the numbers over here. Okay, so whatever will be the difference between them, we are storing that. On the basis of that, we are storing the value. Okay, so that B is 1, actually A is 0. So A is 0, B is 1, C is 3, and so on. Z is 26. So to find out, okay, where you need to store, at 0th position, at 1th, at 2th. So here right now you need to store at 1th position. So 1 minus 0 is 1. So at 1th position, we want to store in the last row, n minus 1th row. At 1th position, what we want to store? We want to store the last index value, that is 7. Last index value, that is 7. So we store simply 7 with this statement. Fine. With this statement, we will be doing the same thing what we discuss. Now let's fill the 2D array. Now let's fill this 2D array. You know how to fill this 2D array. You people already know how to fill this 2D array. So I'm coming to your questions also, and your comments also, but let's complete this code first. So fill this 2D array. How to fill, you know that. Now go over here. You need to go over here, n minus 2 position. At 6, at A, simply write 6. Whatever is this index, copy this index over here. Where? Below A. Below A, we copy this index, and all other value copy from n minus 1 position to this position, or index plus 1. If this is index position, if we call this position as index, this is index plus 1. So pick the value from index plus 1 and copy upside. Copy upside. We need to do this thing for all the character, like C. Now at the 5th position is C. So write 5 over here. Write the index value, same index value, this index value. Right over here, and copy paste all other value upside. So this is, for this we need to write two loops. One will go through the complete string and one will go through this complete all the characters. Right now we are taking 26 characters, so we will fill all the 26 one. We will fill all the 26 one. Ayush and Thomas, I'm coming to your questions also, but let's okay first complete the code, then I will take, maybe you are giving explanation, or yes, I think you are giving the explanation, fine. Otherwise I will check it once again. So right now, okay, I'm just trying to fill the table. I'm trying to fill, for that we need two loops. Yes, we need two loops over here. And you know that the outer loop will be starting from, now B is already inserted upside. B value 7 is already inserted here. So we will start from n minus 2 position to 0 position. Yes, we will start from n minus 2 position to 0th position. Yes, so outer loop is going, starting from this A and going to up to this A, fine. And inner loop, you know that is checking, that is filling the value for all the alphabets. How many alphabets we have? 26 alphabets we have. We are, so this loop will go from 0 to 25, you can say 0 to 25. And what we are doing, simply what you are doing, simply copying and pasting this value upside, this value upside, this value. Only one value will be there which will be updated, and that value we are updating over here. Only one value will be updated. What will be that value? Same, whatever will be the index, we will store that index. Whatever will be the index, we will store that index at that position. Whatever will be the index, we will store that index at that position. Like here we updated 6 and all other values are copied upside. This loop are simply copying the value upside. You can see, picking the value from index plus 1, putting it at the index, picking the value from index plus 1 and putting upside. Yes, this will also be copied minus 1. After that, minus 1 will be updated over here. One value will be updated after coming out of the loop. Okay, just check out once. So we just fill the table, this table also now. Let me do it little faster maybe. Okay, just fill this table with the help of these two loops. And after that, one part is done. We completed the table. So what is the second part? In the second part, you need to pick now one by one character from the target. Now from the target, keep picking one by one character and keep checking, okay, is that present in the table or not? If, how I will find out that, okay, that is not present in the table? That can be find out with the help of, okay, there is a one question, important question over here. What is the question? Let's suppose I find out a symbol. Let's suppose x over here. X is not present over here. X is not present in the source. Then how you will find out with the help of this table? How you will find out X is not present at all in the source? X is not present at all in the source. How this table can tell us? Because every time, for every character, we will ask from the table only. We are asking from the table only. How this table will tell us, okay, this X is not here. This is full of all the alphabets, A, B, C, D up to Z. Can you write in the chat box? At 0 and X position, 0 and X position, what will be the value? Can you write in the chat box? One last question from here. Can you write in the chat box? At 0 and X position, what will be the value in that cell? Let's see how many people can reply. Do you understand the question? The question is, I'm just trying to find out, is there a symbol, is there a character in the target which is not present over here? How I will find out? Yes, Ayush, you are right. Let me highlight your answer. Yes, Ayush, you are right. Yes, Thomas, you are also right. Ayush, give little more explanation. Ayush is saying that starting from the last index, I just asked one thing, he explained everything actually. Starting from the last index, he says that why you're asking only about one cell? Let me tell you all the stuff. Let me tell you all the stuff. He is telling that for x, starting from the last, this index, everywhere there will be -1. Everywhere there will be -1. So one thing is confirmed. Thomas is saying that simply check this 0 at 0 index, check if you have -1. Thomas is saying that if 0 at 0 index, you have -1 for any symbol, for any character, if you have -1, that means this character is not present in the source. That means this character is not present in the source. If we have -1 in the 0th row, in the 0th row, if we have -1 under any character, that character will not be present in the source, because this table itself is telling that, okay, after 0 index, where the x will be, you are saying that after 0th index there is no x. X is not at the 0th index and nowhere else. So simply we can write one statement for that. If at the 0th index and at particular that character in this table, if value is -1, then return -1. Simple. To check out if there is a character over here which is not present here, so simply return -1, that to show that we cannot generate this string from this. Okay, so we handle that except one case also, if we cannot generate the target string from the source string. So let me write the code for that. Let me write the code over for that. First, I'm declaring two variables over here. One is count variable. Let me declare the count variable first of all. So let me upside the code and let me declare the count variable. And one is source iterator, means we will start from here. We will source iterator. That will point out, okay, character by character, we will, to which character we are pointing right now, to which character we are pointing. Okay, this thing will be clear just a minute, in a minute, why we are writing this. But count is counting total. This is counting our result. This is storing our result. That's it. This is storing our result. At the end, we will return the count, how many subsequence we require. That's it. This I will show you. Source iterator. Now, okay, what I'm doing is I need to go through this target string. I need to go through this target string, complete target string. So I'm taking a loop over here. Which is going through the complete target string. You can see that I'm taking a loop over here, which is taking all the character in the target string one by one. That this loop will take all the characters. And Thomas, I'm okay. That is, I'm coming to that question. But before that, let me write one statement over here, which we already discussed. How to find that, okay, if the character is present or not in the source string. We can write this statement. So we know that if at the 0th position, under that particular character, if we find out -1 at 0th row, under that particular character, see, you are asking the same question, Thomas. You are saying that, okay, you are talking about, okay, I will go upside. Almost the question is like this. You are subtracting C minus A, means C is at which position? A is at 0, B is at 1. Actually, this matrix is a 2D integer 2D array. This is a 2D array of integers. So this ABC is also storing like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you want to access a particular location. What you are doing? C minus A. C value is how much? A, B, C. C value is 2 minus A value is 0. So you are saying, okay, 2. At second position, second means 0, 1, 2, C position. C column and 0th row. We are checking if that is -1, means that symbol is not present in the source. If that symbol is not present in the source, then simply we don't need to do anything. We will return -1. We will say we cannot generate this target string from the source string. That's it. So this is what we are checking over here. Fine. Otherwise, I'm coming to a specific question also. But okay, little bit code is left. Let me finish that. Now, one, we are incrementing our counter. How we will increment our counter? This count, how we will increment our count? What should be the condition to increment the count? If you remember, if we reach to the end of the source string, if we reach to the end of the source string, then we need to restart to search. So I can say that whenever I will find out -1, whenever I will find out the -1, except at the 0th position, except at 0th position, if I find -1 anywhere, means I have reaches at the end of the starting. I have reaches at the end of the source string. I have reaches at the end. Means there is no more A. After an on 7, there is no more A. After the 6, there is no more, I can say, okay, C. There is no more C is there if -1 is here. Okay, so in that case, I will increment my count. I will say that one more subsequence required. So I will again start. We will again start. Fine, okay. For that, for that condition, for increment the count, let me write the code for that. So here, so let me erase this now. We understand this thing. Last 1 or 2 line is left. Simple. We are incrementing our count when we reach to, when we find -1. But notice we are not finding -1 at 0th position. Okay, we are not finding it at 0th position. If we find it at 0 position, we will return -1. We will say that that character is not there. But if we find out -1 somewhere, means that character is not there any further in the source string. That character is not there further in the after that particular index, further is not there, but that can be at the left hand side. To find out that at the left hand side, we need to start again. Whenever we are starting again, means we are taking different subsequence now to complete our target string. So whenever you are taking different subsequence, you are incrementing the count. We are incrementing the count, and we are starting our source iterator to 0. If you remember what is source iterator, in the table itself, okay, let me show you that thing, and then I will come back over here. Let me go to my PPT, and let me show you the source iterator I'm talking about. First, we start the source iterator, the value was 0. Then we find out A. So next time the source iterator become 1. 0 plus 1, 1. 0 plus 1, I was adding 1, if you remember. After that, we find out actually B value was 1. So source iterator become 1 plus 1, 2. 1 plus 1, this become my source iterator. This 1 plus 1, I'm just, whatever value I find out, I add 1 it. So that becomes source iterator. So after 2, I was searching for, searching for B, I think, B over here. So if I'm searching for B, I reach to 4. So 4 plus 1 become my, now next source iterator is 4, and so on. If I'm finding, if my source, if I find out -1, then I will reset the source iterator to again 0. Increment the count and reset it to 0. If I find that, okay, no more A is there, here actually I find out no more A is after this. So this we need to find out again from starting we need to search. So in that case, source iterator again set to 0. So this is what source iterator, this we were incrementing by 1. That was the source iterator, whatever value was there. Fine, okay. I'm winding up now. I'm winding up. Going to the code. I'm winding up this thing now. Simple, what we are doing, we are checking, okay, whenever we find out -1, then we incrementing the count, and what we are doing, resetting the source iterator to 0 again. Fine. One more condition, okay, we are checking over here. If we are reaching to the end of the source string, if we are reaching to the end of the source string, end of the source string, again you need to start from the starting, and again you need to increment the count. Fine. In these two cases, we will increment our count and reset the source iterator to 0. Fine. Last statement from my side. Last statement, which is actually the last statement is related to the last statement here is related to the updation of the source iterator. Where am I updating the source iterator? I am not updating the source iterator over here. So you know already, whatever is the previous value, at that particular location, we pick that value and add 1. We add 1. This is what we were doing to find out the next source iterator. Next iterator. Where is the next character in the source? So that's given the name source iterator. That's it. That's it. This is done. After that, you can return the count. That's it. Let me return the count. Let me finish it and return the count. Let me finish it and return the count. Here, just returning the count. Now we can submit this code. Now we can submit this code. Let me submit it. And yes, this is working very fine. This is working very fine. Submit it. Now, let me reduce the size of the code so that we can see it in all in one window also. Control minus, minus, minus. Trying to bring the code on one window. Okay, let me delete these comments so that I can bring all the code on the same window. Let me delete the comment also and some space over here. Maybe I can bring. So here, okay, you can see from the starting now. Just declare the 2D array. Going through again. Last row filled with -1. Last row. One element in the last row is updated. One element. Whatever element is the last element in the source. Fill the complete 2D array. Fill the complete 2D array. You know how to fill. Only one element will be updated. All other will be copy. So here we are copying from x+1 index to index position. We are copying. After that, okay, here was one question also from Thomas. Thomas was asking what this is going on. Thomas, from the source string, you are accessing the character at this particular index. If you remember in the table, we are updating only one character. Which character is that? We are picking that character from the source. So we pick that character from the source and we updated it with the index value. That's it. All other were copied from the index +1 to index. All other were copied. Only one was there that was present in the source. We build the table. We are building the table over here. While building the table, we are accessing the source string. So we just pick one character, the character which is present at that particular index. We store the index value at that position. All other index were updated by previous values. So this is what we are taking. Fine, okay. Keep asking the question. Actually, your questions will help in the future other people also who will watch it later on, because they don't have the chance to ask the question. Maybe, okay, you can, if you are watching it later, you can write in the comment. I will reply there also. But still, here live, you can directly ask the question immediately. After that, just we take a source iterator, which is starting from 0, and every time we are incrementing by 1. And whenever we reach to -1, then we need to restart again. Or maybe whenever we reach to our source iterator crosses the string length, we are out of the source string. Again, we need to start. In that case, we increment our count and reset the source iterator. And this is the condition to check. This is the condition to check, okay, if there is a character which is not present in the source, this character is present in the target, but not present in the source. So you already tell me we can find out by 0 position. If you find out -1 at 0 position, that means that character is not there at all. And after that, just we increment the source iterator and return the count. That's it. Let me share the code in Java also. Maybe there might be some people from Java. So although the same thing is here, you can see we declare a 2D array. We initialize it with -1. Store one, only updated one element. All other will be -1. Only one element will be updated. In the last row, we are talking about last row. After that, we completely fill the complete table. Bottom to up. See, bottom n-2 position to 0th position. Bottom to up for all the 26 letters. And you replied for 26 also. I will come to your comment. And after that, you can see again the same thing. It's just everything is same only. Syntax might be a little bit different somewhere. Two variable we take, one is source iterator set to 0 and count is 1. After that, we are checking the target now, target string. And this is checking, okay, if the character is present or not. And after that, this is to increment the count and reset the source iterator. After that, we are returning the count. Same in the Java code also. In the Java code is almost similar to C++ only. What about the Python? Let's see the Python. Python is also same. Here we find the length. Then we find out, okay, here and here we are setting the last row with -1 and all. After that, we fill the table. Over here. Two variable we declare. After declaring two variables, you can check out it. You can pause it and check out it later on, maybe. Otherwise, everything is same over here. We have a target loop. This is to check if the character is present or not. And this is to increment count and reset the source iterator. This is to update the source iterator by adding +1. And after that, we're returning count. Same thing, just only the syntax is different. So I hope you get the idea how we solve this problem with the different approaches. So let me go back to the PPT. Any doubt you can ask me? Any doubt you can ask me? Any doubt? Otherwise, okay, that's it for this particular lecture. Here is the one. Let me go to the coding screen and why we were taking the 26. So here I'm going to, okay, C++ code. So here is the answer from the Ayush.